loving, so fresh, so clean. Love me in and out, unfailingly. I'll be down anytime you call me. I'll be down, I'll be down, because I love and I love and I love and I love you only. And I need and I need and I need and I need you more. You know I fly and I fly and I fly and I fly, fly in the night, in the sky, in the night. Hold me in your arms. I'm on your wave right now. Oh, hell, I'm on your wave right now. Oh, hell, I'm on your vibe now. I'll be in your vibe now. I'm on your wave right now. Say love me jaja, love me tender, love me jaja, love me tender, love me jaja, love me tender, love me jaja, love me. You're my sugar, my honey, my tender lover. Sugar, my honey, my tender lover. Sugar, my honey, my tender lover.
Amazing. Beautiful Nunu and Pearl, always bringing on a game. If you're just joining us, it is your favorite weekend show, Weekend Deal, coming to you live from the network studios of the NTA. Today we are celebrating Nigeria's unity, and we title it The Ties That Bind Us. The ties that bind us is not just our history, it's more than our history. It is more than our culture. It is who we are and who we are becoming. That tells you that it's our process and our stories. To begin the story today is our backgrounder by my girl, the delectable Thelma Obaze. Thelma.
Nigerian national anthem. If you take the lyrics or the words, if we can effect it in our day-to-day activity, this country will be a better place. And he said, Nigeria, we held it. That means we held it, we held ourselves. Our own dear native motherland. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. I'm not saying we women are jealous, we say in sisterhood too. It's brotherhood, just like in the Bible, you say man, it's we women and men put together in brotherhood. And say, Nigeria are honored to serve a sovereign motherland. Without that unification of persons, not seeing Igbo as Igbo, Yoruba as Yoruba, Hausa as Hausa, Ibibo, Tiv, no, Kalabari, everybody seeing ourselves as one. So the moment we begin to bring that peace, friendliness, family unison together, then the tie will be stronger. If you're building a house and the foundation is faulty, it's going to crash. So everything boils down to foundation, and home is the foundation of this country. That's why I tell people, what have you been able to do yourself to bring about the change that you crave for? You teach your children what to do, how to relate to people, how to love, how to be charitable, how to be humane, how to care for one another. I have got it home. You have got it home. We should never be too busy. Because see, it is what you give to them that they are going to bring out. We know, yes, sometimes parents try and all of that, and then children go the wrong way. But I always tell parents, look deep. There's a place you got it wrong. The whole essence of bringing a better nation starts from the family. How do we get it back right on track? How do we get it right? And then you went deeper to say family. Family is the right place to start from. The passing of the 4 walls of university can do a lot in your life. It builds your confidence. It builds a tenacious life. It makes you more assertive. And that is where, so education for me is key. Then taking it to religion. I was passing through House on Thank You. Now, I looked at cars, and I was going for a program, and I looked at cars, and everywhere choked. I just told the person beside me, should we do 1/10 of what the Word of God is saying? Because the Word of God is also in the spiritual realm, is in the Bible, but in the physical realm is in the Constitution. So religion has a lot to do. Should we abide by the religion, what the Word of God is saying? Because we only pray, we don't do the do. We don't strategize, we only pray. So religion has a lot of role to play. Everybody, mosque, the church, should start preaching humanity, unity, oneness, love. Forget the way I'm coming from.
Wow, amazing, right? We are a proud and patriotic group of people, over 200 million strong. We don't take it lightly. Well, our guests are here. They will start walking in, but we enjoy Nunu and our darling Pearl. So please welcome them with something amazing and truly Nigerian.
Flying up so high, your love, your love, Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria.
Let's get up for Well, their profiles are
Ready, I guess,
Okay,
patience.
yes.
Perhaps people can get to know again more about Nunu and Pearl with their profiles.
Oh, no.
Okay, and Pearl's one is next.
Okay, so Pearl.
Let's see Pearl's profile.
Welcome, Per and Nunu. It's always a pleasure to have you in the Weekend Deal studio. We'll be joining now to Kano, and they're taking a look at our values and aspirations. And don't forget that those are the things that make us stand out and great as a nation. NTA Kano.
Culture is said to be the total and collective way of life of a particular group of people, living at a particular place, sharing common beliefs, values, norms, language, and material objects. In spite of the diversity of their culture, Nigerians have certain common cultural values: respect for elders and respect for one another. And from inception, they are hardworking and resilient people.
People were very, very obedient to laws and order of the country. We're not referring to laws and order of the country at that material time, but laws and order of that society where we were staying. Respect for elders, looking for ways and means of improving our livelihoods, trying to be relevant to whatever we are doing as young people, and trying to see how we could navigate to achieve a lot in life.
Now, how do we continue to imbibe these values to develop Nigeria, especially at trying times like these?
For every person, every individual, to have the feeling that he has a responsibility to move himself forward, to move his family forward, and to move the country forward in general.
People learn more from examples rather than from what is said. I will tell you, believe me, nobody taught me to go to school early or to go to work early or to be honest at work. But I have seen, my parents, my relatives, my friends, my teachers, everybody doing that. And so I just have to just follow, simple. So it was more or less not a question of teaching me, but a question of, showing me by example.
Those that have successfully passed through the ridges of life in public service always look back with a strong feeling of self-accomplishment.
I'm quite happy to have been able to navigate through the civil service, to become a permanent secretary in Kano for a period of 8 years, to serve as a civil commissioner for a period of 6 years, and now as a retired farmer. Of course, I worked in the private sector. For 22 years, I was working with the flour mills of Nigeria, and I was able to establish bridges on behalf of the company with other parts of the country. I was able to navigate the entire Nigerian landscape trying to sell fertilizer, and alongside working for the company, I was able to establish a farmland. I was able to become a farmer.
Well, in all that we achieve in life, therefore, one cannot overemphasize the importance of education in attaining aspired goals.
To be educated is to have the knowledge of yourself, to have the knowledge of your environment, to have the knowledge of your community, to have the knowledge of the entire country. And of course, like I said, you want to aspire to develop, then you have to have the knowledge of other countries.
We are Nigerians and we are one. We know who we are. It's our values, our aspirations, our goals that enable us to achieve to the magnitude that we have thus far. And we're not resting on our oars. And of course, we have amazing people to enrich and engage with today as we talk about the ties that bind us as Nigerians. Angela Amarachi is an amazing person, a multi-talented, a lady who knows what she wants, and she took intentional steps to go after them. An author, a musician and songwriter, and she's a public servant. Let's see her profile.
Oh, that was beautiful. Welcome to Weekend
much.
Deal.
Excited to be here,
Oh
honestly.
no, it's just good to have you. You walked in and the energy just changed.
Thank you.
Okay, Angela is not alone. There is Abubakar Schweibel, a young change maker. He's a young, vibrant Nigerian who believes in the Nigerian project. He's the CEO, CEO Green Energy Mission Africa. You're welcome to Weekend Deal.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here. Yeah.
Well, it's great to have you both.
Thank you so much.
Change makers, change agents, doing amazing things. Patience, you want to start off?
Okay, let's start this conversation. Angela,
Yes.
what is it about Nigeria that make you proud? Because it's obvious you're a proud Nigerian. I mean, your pride is palpable. What is it about Nigeria that makes you proud?
So many things. I don't even know where to start. But you see, even all over the world, in fact, I feel like it's envy that makes them to label us like scammers and all. We stand out wherever we are. And I'm proud to be a part of, this cultural heritage, our land, our diversity, community in diversity. It's just amazing. Honestly, I'm proud to be a Nigerian any day, anytime. Honestly.
Indeed. Little wonder we describe these young people as change agents and change makers. I can imagine Angela and Abubakar going anywhere in the world and talking about Nigeria the way they are going to do today. Is definitely going to change so many narratives.
Yes,
Abubakar,
yes.
you are young and enterprising CEO. Say the CEO so patient.
Last week it was
Mujahid.
Mujahid.
We are getting younger and younger. But we are very proud always to be associated with young and dynamic people. Angela has told us about Nigeria and what she takes pride in. But let's just start with you. Many young people are watching us today. Nigeria will soon be 65. And we have come to learn that young people have an integral role to play. In fact, our hope and destiny rests squarely on your shoulders. When you're talking to people, your peers, people like you, what do you guys talk about with relation to Nigeria and how you can take us to the global stage?
The unique advantage that we stand out is the potential, the untapped potentials of the youth. That's the most unique advantage of Nigeria and Africa. And I can see the first hand of this. 4 years ago, I started my journey from university level, founding an organization which is now eventually on the global stage. So Nigerian youth are very talented, and to mark up the 70% of the population, you're talking about 160 to 170 million in population. Come on, it's going to be an amazing journey. And the Nigeria we hope and dream for, or you dream for, we are the ones to realize it. That is why working so hard on the intersections of energy transition and climate change, and also climate smart agriculture, been to the length and breadth of the country, I can see talented young people doing amazing things. And of course, the journey is not yet started.
No, you have started.
You started.
You have
You started. I mean, like you said, you've traversed the length and breadth of this country, seen our diversity. Like we always say, our diversity is our strength that will propel us to where we want to go. So beyond your culture, what other cultures do you like? Let me start with him again.
I mean, for me, Africa as a whole and Nigeria, Africa's or Nigeria's cultural heritage are unique.
Yes, they are.
You can never find something like this all over the world, which makes us stand out. I mean, I can remember vividly the words of late Yusuf Metamasile says, culture are the identity of a people experience, and people that lose their culture will lose their identity. So for me, it's an identity, and I love the cultures, how different it is in the north, in the south, in the east, and in the west. I mean, come on.
Okay, so let me break it down, sorry.
Yeah.
Beyond your meal and cook and your food, which other food in other culture do you enjoy? I need to hear it. Bring it down. Let's bring this thing down to this level. Yes, beyond your food.
Okay,
Do you
I'm
like
not a
ohasu?
food guy.
Do you like, what do you like, apart from your own?
Begiri.
Begiri.
No, I don't know what that is, but
It's a soup. It's a swallow.
Amala. Do you eat amala?
one time like that. It was so good.
But he is, I saw him on multi-dimensional stages, sitting with big wigs. He's a CEO doing green energy. So that has given him a platform to sit with top-notchers who are also CEOs. So I think maybe he doesn't spend too much time eating. They're always working. ICT, cyber, internet.
Yeah,
probably.
rescued him.
That's the case, actually.
You should thank Thelma.
Thank you so much.
That was nice. That was beautiful. We are proud of you. Now, Angela, beyond your own, to tell us about other cultures that you've seen, you admire, and the things you like about them. Maybe you ate something somewhere that is not your own, and you say, "Oh, good, I love this." Tell us about that.
Okay, first off, I grew up in Lagos.
Oh, good.
So I love the Yoruba culture. I love their respect. I love, many aspects. And then I love some of their meals, like amala and ewedu.
You and
Ewedu. And then I've tried them. I also went to LGGC Buhari, Abuja, and there was this thing we used to mix, kuka. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah.
I loved it too. I loved it a lot.
Oh, nice.
So,
okay, Angela is a published author.
Yes.
And amongst her long list of published works is something called Tatafo. Tell us about that. And how you think our books can engage young people and change them and get them interested in leadership, identities, and taking Nigeria beyond what we see now.
okay, thank you very much for that, because when I wrote the book, I have kids, right? And they watch cartoon every day.
Yeah.
Most of the cartoons don't teach any morals, most of them.
Most of them.
Some of them are just mere entertainment. So my aim of bringing this is to bring back the culture. That's I call it tatafo. These old stories. Exactly. But in this case, I kind of, changed it a bit, and then it's more like, the proud elephant. The story of the big elephant. An ant entering the trunk and all. So what I aimed to do here was to bring back this old cultural, our past, so that they can remember who they really are, and not to get lost in, this wave of modernity and to forget their cultural roots. So that's what I had in mind when I wrote the book.
That's very critical, because our culture remains our root, and if we remain grounded, then we can move forward. Now, Abubakar, you see, it's okay for youths, your demographic, to say, oh, our leaders have failed us, oh, they've not done this, they've not done that. What are you people doing differently? Because soon, you'll be sitting there as someone that we're going to look up to and say he's a leader. What do you think your people, your age grade, are going to be doing differently as you become a CEO, as you continue to lead?
That's a great and tough question. For me, if you look at, I'm 26, 27.
Oh, you're young.
Yeah.
You must acknowledge that you are young. You're Gen Z.
Yeah. So, but I can remember 15 years ago.
15 years ago, you were how old?
Yeah. So back then, and compared to today, at least we are making progress.
Okay, good.
Regardless. The challenge is that we are not acknowledging the progresses we are making, rather the complaints of the issues. Of course, US is 200 years, 200 plus. And other countries, Nigeria is 60 years, 60 plus,
65.
a bit. 65.
65.
I mean, 65, yeah. So, for me, I think we are on course, and this is not where we're supposed to be. I believe in that. I mean, there are failures there. But for me, what I took personally, is that instead of sitting down and complain every day, we have all a quarter to contribute.
Okay.
And young people have come to the terms and realized that we could support the journey. So for me, a life of ours is going to be a transformational life, living to see the dream of Nigeria, and of course, leave the country better than we met it. That is why at Green Energy Mission Africa, we, at the core of what we do is youth empowerment, capacity development, providing access to platforms for young people to leverage and, of course, build from there. 2 weeks ago, I was in Maiduguri, where we launched the training of official training of 700 students across 7 universities, funded by World Bank through the Rural Education Agency. And we've done quite so much with Amazon AWS through the UNP Paribas to actually develop skill set around climate modeling and, of course, doing research and development. So as Impact, I am contributing my quota, at least a little bit. And I know so many of young people that are doing even far better than what I'm doing. So my point here is this. It should be from complaints to action. Maybe when we act, things could change, could turn out to be different. Of course there are challenges. Of course in the US, the mighty US, we've seen there are challenges. But we as a Nigeria, we look at our challenges more than our achievements. And if we continue to look at our problems, we'll be in problems.
I like the mindset.
Yeah. So
you know,
that's it.
say, oh, thank you, Abubakar. Sorry, I didn't know you hadn't landed. You know, it was an American president that espoused often, think not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And going by what we're saying and what we can really showcase into the world, young Nigerians are thinking in that direction. I mean, see a young man, last week he was Mujahid, both less than 30, already embodying the kind of values and aspirations that we know, if maintained and sustained, in a few years, the world will, in fact, they're already bowing down to us. You know, we have that talk and do and never say that spirit. But there's greater ahead. Angela, you know, oftentimes young people, you know, they're vibing. They hardly have time to sit and read. You know, and we've come to learn that the attention span, if you get 5 minutes, you are lucky. What other ways do you think these attributes we're celebrating today can impact young people? You know, reading, oh, okay, 1 hour, a child, it will be tasking. What other ways can these values you are celebrating today be impacted? How can our young people see that they have what it takes to bring about that change that many of us seek?
Okay, I believe it starts with, you know, our individual homes, you know, inculcating these values in just our little sphere of influence. And then children love songs. There are many ways to sensitize, right? We can, you know, carry out jingles, things that, you know, children can relate with. And then these books can also be turned to apps, you know, things that they can, you know, relate with. So I believe that it starts with the home, and then from there it can, you know, spread abroad.
Interesting.
Thank you.
But I would ask another question, and both of you feel free to answer it. Do you think that the patriotic spirit that we've been talking about, the Nigerians have embodied it enough? Do we showcase it enough? The patriotism.
Well, I don't think we do enough of that, and that's why, you know, you can't tell me that there's no corruption in other countries, there's no... In fact, I don't want to say some things like crime levels in other countries, you know, but it's what you propagate to the world. So I think we need to do more on, you know, showing who we really are. You know, the only problem is, of course, they said when there's a white cloth and there's a black stain, you tend to focus on that. So let's focus on the whole white cloth and, you know, make it Nigeria a better place.
Nobody can stain our white. You can stain now. Angela, say nobody can stain our white. Nobody can stain our white and our green. We're painting it boldly. Well, as engaging as our discourse is, we can continue on that level and also merge. You know, Nigeria said about merging our diversity, our unique qualities, our aspirations, and our goals. And that's how Lagos beckons at us at this time. We have another gentleman, not of Nigerian nationality, but he's been here for decades and is making great impact, such that we said, come share your experiences of this great country with us. He loves being in Nigeria. Well, we go to Lagos now. Jimmy Curry is a certified management consultant, but beyond that, he loves Nigeria, especially Nigerian children. I don't know if we'll go say hello first. We have his profile. Perhaps we take his profile first, and then we go to see him in Lagos. So his profile.
Okay, Jimmy Curry. Hello.
Good morning, Jamie. How are you?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy Curry. Obviously, you're not a Nigerian, but there's something about you that is like you are Nigerian. Tell us, how long have you stayed in Nigeria? What's your favorite thing about Nigeria? You know, okay, I don't want to say I'm a foodie, but what is your favorite food? I know they're already laughing. So tell us about the things you like about Nigeria. What food do you like best?
Allow me to say good morning to all your guests. And first of all, I would like to tell you that I really appreciate your invitation and hospitality. And it's a great honor to be here, actually. So I've been here for almost 14 years. I came to Nigeria 2012. And during experience the hospitality, the remarkable hospitality of Nigeria. Now, in terms of food, actually I tried different soups in Nigeria, but if you ask me what is my favorite, let me tell you, it's the fisherman soup. I think it's a Calabar soup mixed with the pounded yam together. So that's my favorite soup. But I've tried different soup, definitely, especially the pepper soup, the different type of pepper soup. But for me, is the fisherman soup, I can say that.
Soup is pretty huge.
Amazing.
Even some Nigerians haven't even tried it.
Yes.
Some of us are so guilty as Chad. We've only been hearing the name. We've not even tasted it. Jollof rice is everywhere.
Everywhere.
So I can see that he deeply loves us to even delve into our soupy and swallow and all of that. Jimmy, I often see many of Jimmy's videos and pictures show him with Nigerian children. In fact, I was so sure he was married to a Nigerian. And he said they are not his children.
Wow.
So perhaps you can ask you, Jimmy, what is your love for Nigerian children? Why are they always around you? What do you share with them when you engage them? Why do they love Mr. Jimmy?
Yes, I do love the children. If you ask me why I do love the Nigerian children, I believe honestly that those children, especially coming from an expat, they would like to hear few kind of, let's say, motivational words. So those young people who are the leaders of the future, it's our job, whether Nigerian or even expats, to give them hope. And those children really need hope, and they need directions. And with all the experience that all of us we have, so I think it's our duty to translate this experience to those young people, young children, and direct them in so many ways, in terms of education, in terms of career. So I think a little we can do, but it can have a great impact on those young children. So mainly is to give them hope for the future. I think enough is enough. Stereotyping is everywhere. So they need to hear something nice about what they should expect in the future. And I think it's the duty of all of us, not only Nigerian, even the expats living here.
When we are cut, it's red blood, and we're all humans. Okay, so what if you are asked to describe a Nigerian? What are the words you would use?
Well, for me, a typical Nigerian is someone who's very resilient. Let me tell you the truth. I have learned how to be resilient in Nigeria, to be honest. Because even the poorest people, you can see how they continue fighting to the end. And this is something really unique. We should not take it for granted, by the way. And I've learned it here in Nigeria. Moreover, you see some people, they don't have even one kobo in their pocket and still they are happy people. I don't know where you guys bring this joy from. I think it's a blessing from God. It's really something unique. It's not to be taken for granted. So a typical Nigerian is somebody who's really resilient character, and he's a fighter. And anybody who's staying here in Nigeria, he will learn it. And it has added value to my profile, whether on a personal level or on professional level. This resilience is something really, really unique. We thank God for that. We thank God for that.
You know, when we come back, we're going to ask Nuno and Pearl to play something amazing for this Jimmy Curry, the Nigerian Lebanese. But that will be when we return from our second break. There are amazing people sharing this amazing space called Nigeria. See qualities that Jimmy has named: resilience, happy. Never say die is our trademark.
Yes.
But we'll talk more about those ties that bind us when we come back from this break. Don't go away.
Wow.
Been aspiring to be a student of the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University Zaria to no avail? Worry no more, as you can gain entry through NTA Television College, Jos, an affiliate of the renowned Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, where eligible candidates with a JAMB admissible scores of not less than 180 and 100 scores, and with 5 credits O-level in social sciences, including English and mathematics, can turn their passion in broadcasting to profession by applying for a BSc in Mass Communication and MBTE approved innovation diploma courses in film and television production, broadcast journalism, and television engineering, respectively. The college, as a training hub with a pedigree of professionalism in the media space, also offers specialized courses in other related fields. For more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or contact 08033 834-343 and 08069-809-897. Announcer Management.
Welcome your host, Bisola Ayola.
Hi everyone! Woo! All the way from Akwa Ibom State, it's the sensational family! Woo! And all the way from Benue State, it's the TWC family!
Christiana. I'm a fashion designer.
My name is Christiana. I'm a fashion designer. Hey! You are into Asia. You are into catering. You are into another thing. I sing. You sing as well. Oh my God. Grace, take it away.
All around the world, no one looks like you. You can put a smile on your face.
If your situationship should ask you, what are we?
We are just friends. One item. Or like a sister to me.
Nothing.
Lovers.
We are who we are. We are who we are. Survey says.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara, we rise, a land of the free, we know they tire. We dream great, our spirit is undying.
Resilient, rooted like palm tree, we sway in colors, we stand down in the back, we is unique. We are more than just a nation.
We are Nigeria. We are Nigeria. Strengthened in unity. We know they carry lives. We are Nigeria. We are Nigeria. Together live the dream of a land with great destiny. We are Nigeria.
I am the real Nigerian. Brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Let's get together and feel alright. It's so amazing that, all these beautiful qualities unite us as Nigerians. This song is dedicated to Mr. Jimmy and all the experts, who support us as a people. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and now we feel alright. Hear the people, one love. Hear the children crying. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and now we feel alright. Let's do this together. This next song is about strength in unity, people being there for each other. And this is what I think Nigerians are. It's an original song and it's called Just You and I. All platforms. Your eyes, they tell me a secret. I see the scars through your heart. You never want me to notice. I felt it in your silence. Let's get lost in this moment. We'll weather this storm together, just you and I. Just you and I. You don't have to worry about a thing. All I want is on days I smile through the told you I'm fine, I wasn't, but holding your hand through the fire, tell me a love I'd forgotten. Let's get lost in this moment. We'll weather this storm together, just you and I. Just you and I. You don't have to worry about a thing. All I want is just you and I. Mr. Ma, just you and I. Just you and I. Mr. Jimmy, just you and I. Just you and I. Everybody, eh? Just you and I. Just you and I. Just you and I. Just you and I. Your eyes, they tell me a secret. See the scars through your heart.
Mr. Curry, give it up for them.
Nunu and Pearl. You vibe high. You vibe high.
Yeah, sure, they do.
Maybe he wants to.
Respond. Mr. Curry, what do you think? Let's hear your response. React to what just happened.
Oh, very nice performance, nice voice, and the lady playing on guitar, she's amazing, seriously. Thank you for the first song, I really like it, thank you.
offer for you.
That was a beautiful one for you, for loving us so much, staying with us, and encouraging us as a nation. We have some messages here. We asked for your involvement in our conversation, and you did. Our first message says, good morning. How was work yesterday? God will give us reward for our labor. We wouldn't do it in vain. This is Prince Sarafa Olusegun Ibefon, Ogun State, Nigeria. Hello, good morning. I am enjoying your program. What is your name and where you are reaching us from? You didn't say. Hey, good morning, NTA. You guys are amazing. Weekend in, weekend out. Missing weekend deal means ruining my weekend. Thank you. We are here because of that. We are here to make your weekend special, and we'll appreciate it. Amen. Hello, good morning, all the guests, young people doing great things. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. We are proud Nigerians. Thank you. Thank you so much for reaching out. So Nigerians are speaking. They are proud because they are seeing people like you who are doing amazing things. But we cannot pretend we don't know there are so many young people who want to make this money, but they are cutting corners. So when they say Nigerian, people are looking at us as in a particular way. It's because truly, some young people are not, they're dropping the ball and not doing the right thing. What do you have to say to them? Let me start with Angela.
I'd like to say, this get rich quick syndrome, it's horrible. You see our youth, they just, how to, and what do they want to use the money to do? Just to flaunt.
Yeah.
Just
social media.
You understand? So I feel it's still this sensitization issue. And then I know someone that works here, but remotely. She earns in dollars. So many Nigerian youth don't want to invest in themselves. And these things are not expensive. We have Google Digital Skills for Africa. We have so many platforms where they can learn these courses for free. And then invest in yourself. And then when you offer the services, you get the money. I know someone too that does this back end and front end for different companies, and he earns in dollars. Serious cash.
A young person.
Very young person. I want to learn myself.
And then we have our young CEO here. He was telling us a very interesting story.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about what you were sharing behind the scenes?
I mean,
thank you, Angela. Yes, you're welcome.
So life gives you what you ask for. That's what I believe always.
Wow.
Yeah. And there is no limitation. I cannot remember the person that says this. There is no limit to what we can achieve. There is no limit to excellence in life. Growing up in a humble background, a town in Jigawa State, where, we were very okay then, and life was so good. But since from day one, I know I have to do something different. Since from secondary school, and funny enough, I've never been to private school all my life. And interesting part of the story, in the family, the first person to have a degree. Yeah. So, but then there is more to the life than what we can see. And being here is personal to me. If I can achieve where I am today, I believe so many young people can do even better.
Amazing.
When I find myself in a global stage, most of the times representing Nigeria or Africa as a whole, in so many occasions, it starts from school to Abuja.
Where
Lagos.
you study in school? Sorry, I needed to
I study electrical electronics technology.
Okay.
Electrical.
Electronics technology.
Electrical electronics technology.
Yeah.
Thank you for trying to confuse us. But now we have a better understanding. So did you come with a 2-1 or a first class?
No. So I don't want to say, but I have to say it out. For me, from 200 level, I realized my degree doesn't have to do with my success in life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
So I sacrifice most of my school days and go out to seek for what I want for my life. So,
but you still got the degree.
I got the degree at 2-2, which I've never imagined I would get. I'm expecting to graduate with pass, but of course I...
But that means you still have a lot there. You came out quite a bit.
Yeah, but the ultimate goal, like I start mentioning, from school to Abuja, Lagos, and eventually to Africa, to Asia, to Europe, all over part of the world.
What is your family saying about you? When your parents sit down with relatives,
yes,
So I mean, I'm that kind of person. When I spoke, people say, you're too ambitious in life. I mean, you know, when you speak about, I want to do this, I want to see myself here, and people will begin to think, this guy is not making sense. You don't even know what you're saying. So ultimately, that discouragement gives me courage. I have to prove them wrong always.
I like that.
Yeah, and so many people doesn't believe in me, and today these people are proud of me. That's a good vibe. But what the ultimate point in this is that, like I said, life gives you what you ask for. This is 21st century. Technology is there. When at a global stage, it's conversations around artificial intelligence. You have conversations around climate action, energy transition, blockchain technology, and others. And we're still focusing on things that we could have passed way before 2000. So my message, as always, as usual, when I find myself in a position like this, is to the young people. We need to own our future. We need to take back our future. And it's not by fighting, but it's about innovation. And of course, I know it's challenging.
Yeah,
it's really challenging. But that's the ingredient part of the story.
Indeed.
At the moment.
Indeed.
When anything I started in my life, it is not challenging, I'll just leave it.
It becomes boring.
If it's too easy, you're
boring.
bored.
It's boring.
Okay, Abubakar, well done. Hold that thought, because this story of resilience, determination, focus, ingenuity is from our history. It's in our DNA.
It is.
So if somebody really wants to explore their DNA and who a Nigerian is, we always look deeper beyond what's on the surface. And that is who we are as a people. And it's time to touch base in Lagos again, this time for their feature that embodies Nigeria's rich, vibrant, vigorous history and a story of resilience. In fact, many stories indeed. Lagos Network Center, please share what your research thrust up.
Nigeria, the giant of Africa and the fastest growing economy in Africa, is with a history of resilience from the transatlantic slave trade to colonialism, from military dictatorship to democratic transition and persistent economic challenges. This has, however, not daunted the Nigerian spirit, as the people have continuously adapted and evolved by turning obstacles into stepping stones.
One major struggle we've had was the unfortunate incident of the Civil War. Despite that fact, we have had cultural programs that, as tend to bring us together. One of them is Festac 77. One of the principal aims is the fact that it will aid healing the wound on both sides. After the war, the slogan has been that no victor, no vanquish. So everybody is together and we do things commonly. And today, as proof of that, there have been several intermarriages.
Despite facing numerous challenges as a nation, Nigerians are renowned for the indomitable spirit. Out of the country are patriotic citizens, men and women who have contributed immensely across all sectors towards the development and growth of the country.
We can even mention a few of them that has been very patriotic. They have not been tribalistic. They have viewed Nigeria as an entity, bringing Nigerians together. We can take, for example, the first president, that's Nnamdi Azikiwe. We know him as Zik of Africa. So if we have a Nigerian that can be named as an African, it also means that here in Nigeria, he sees every Nigerian as one.
Our history is replete with heroes, Queen Amina of Zaria, Odudua, the progenitor of the Yoruba ethnicity, Abu Yazida or Bayajida, from the north. Then we equally have interesting things from the eastern part. We have the Obong, we have the Nze, we have the Ozos. All these are things that identify us.
Major historical events in politics, economy, sports, creative and entertainment industry have significantly shaped Nigeria's identity and resilience by nurturing and resolving both internal conflicts and creating a sense of shared purpose.
Nigerians are happy people. Like we have the record that Nigerians are one of the happiest people on earth. And here in Nigeria, we had some historical events that brought people of Nigeria together. For example, the lady who won the Miss World. Her victory was not just her personal victory, but was the victory of the nation, and she was highly celebrated.
One of Nigeria's most remarkable attributes is its cultural diversity. Therefore, cultural heritage and historical sites such as Center for Black and African Arts and Civilization, national museums and monuments, traditional festivals, among others, have served as platforms for national identity and pride, ensuring unique history and traditions are preserved by current and future generations. Nigeria's journey is not without obstacles, yet the ties that have historically bound us is one of resilience, diversity, and boundless potentials that unites us as a country.
Nigeria, a beautiful land. I can keep going on and on about who we are as a people. And I mean, it's just lovely to be in Nigeria today. Okay, we'll go back to Kari, who we look at as our Nigerian brother from Lebanese. Abi? Okay, I would say that you've spoken so well about our great country, Nigeria, but what is it you rather see us change? Where should we make improvement as Nigerians? I mean, it cannot be all A's now. Just tell us. We like feedbacks in Nigeria, so give us that feedback.
Actually, there's nothing much to say because Nigerians, they are very smart people and they know what they want and they know how to get it. The only thing I would recommend here is little direction for the new generation that's coming up. Sometimes they need direction, sometimes they need professional direction, and in terms of education also. So there's nothing much to say about what to advise people. They know what they want, they know how to get it, and they are strong enough to fight for whatever they believe in. So that's how I see it.
I'd like to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
You've been here for a while. So what Nigerian language can you speak? Even if it's pidgin, let's hear you.
What boy Yoruba did now?
Wow. Because he was, he told me about USA. He was saying about Edo. He was greeting. Please, over to you. Please chat Mr. Jimmy up. Anything you would like to tell him. He spoke about young people. That sometimes you need education, guidance, direction, and all of that.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're doing great work, and it's really commendable. And of course, the children are the roots of any nation. And of course, being beside them, teaching them good values has a lot to do with the life and the country itself moving forward.
Absolutely.
And my sister here is doing something great. I don't know, maybe it could be a point of intersection where you could take your kids, this book, maybe. It's going to add value. And yeah, so, I mean, I'll take it to Lagos for you personally, or if you want an e-copy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm committed to buying 200 copies of this.
Wow!
Yeah. Yeah. So for the love of the kids and the country.
Wow!
how these young people, they instantly find a connection. Abubakar, you didn't become a CEO by mistake. And energy is not your only forte. You are a connector. You are a human person. We celebrate you. And you embody the spirit of the true Nigerian. Well done, Angela. Well done. Thank you so much.
So he can share address.
Good,
and then I'll
very
get 200
good.
copies
So,
of this.
Jimmy, Abubakar is saying he will bring some books to Lagos. For all those lovely kids that you meet, you can commit to a figure so that for every child, you maybe 200 copies too. If you meet 200 kids, feel free to give them 1 or 2 of Angela's books. We celebrate you.
My joy knows no bounds.
And I know Jimmy, Jimmy not the doll. Jimmy not the doll. If you took 200, Jimmy looking at 400. Well done.
Going to be an excellent
Well
day.
done. Well done. All on weekend deal. You see how we connect. Because ties.
They're bind. And when there's samosa and chicken and the ties that bind just go to another level.
Yeah. So I mean,
God bless you, ma.
Yeah. So I mean, Jimmy wants to respond, but I have a very quick takeaway. I know mostly we are maybe heading towards the time. So the uniqueness of Nigeria is when it comes to politics and other things that people will speak about. You are Hausa, you are Yoruba, you are Igbo, you are whatever. But I can tell you for free, the support I've gotten from people from the south, from the other part of the country, is far beyond the support I have from my people. So we are best together.
We are best together.
And and we'll have a better country when we realize the untapped potentials that when we support each other brings. So for everybody, for every young people, those narratives should change. We are better off together, and God has a reason for bringing Igbos, Yoruba, and Hausas together, and others as well. Yeah, so support each other regardless, tradition, religion, culture. That's what will make us go far.
You know, if you celebrate somebody, it doesn't make less of you. It even elevates you.
Yeah.
People find it challenging to celebrate somebody. By celebrating her, you have raised your bar.
I think that's the true Nigerian spirit. We are each other's brothers. So anything we do that is outside of this, like Thelma will always say, it's not Nigerian. All the other negative things we hear, I don't know where it's coming from, but we must get back ourselves and continue to love each other the way we are doing. I wanted Jimmy to react to what Abubakar did. Jimmy, Mr. Corey, if you're there, can you react to what Mr. Abubakar just said here?
Yes. Actually, I like what he said, and he's absolutely right. Nigeria is strong by the unity of the people. Moreover, you guys, you are very patriotic, so we can build on that to make this country stronger and more united, in fact, yes.
About Angela's books, and it seems that Baka wants to bring some for you to Lagos, or we'll send it Eve. We know there are possibilities. I will share more after the show. Okay.
So let me take 1 or 2 messages. Somebody said, NTA, you're doing great. I'm appealing to the president to upgrade NTA, but his name is Mr. Bello. Bello, are you not seeing what is going on in NTA? Are you not seeing the changes? We are going there. NTA is a vast network. And trust me when I say we're going to go there one station at a time, and we'll get to the very top where we belong. Someone else said, weekend deal, you people are relentlessly great, doing a great job. Well done. I wish to connect and meet with your male guests, and time soon to benefit from your expertise and mentorship, making our dear country great again. God bless Nigeria. From Kayode Busari, Lagos. Thank you, Kayode. Okay, I'm enjoying your program. It is fantastic, incredible, and so on. Okay, Oguyemi, Bright, Isoluwa. Thank you so much. Let me take the final one now. It says, Nigeria should believe in ourselves. Mr. Jimmy, believe in us that we can get there. Whatever we need US, UK, China believes in themselves. That's why today they don't rely on anybody. Dr. Adepoju McDonald. Doctor, thank you so much. Can I take the final one? The messages are many. Let me take another one. Good morning, Weekend Deal. You're fantastic. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
God
Thank you
bless
so much.
us all. You know, it's one hand washing the other that we may continue to embody those amazing values, virtues, and vigorous strides that Nigeria is taking. Young, old, ancestors, we're all together working assiduously to ensure that we remain a great and viable nation. Well, Capsy has been working, and she was walking and working on the streets, getting the views of great Nigerians too, and their views on these ties, these indivisible ties that bind us. Capsy, what did you find?
What do you believe unites Nigerians most in our diversity?
Yeah, based on my own observation, I found out it is sports within that cycle of 90 minutes. At that time, when most especially when it involved Nigeria against another country, you see the joy among the all tribes, whether being in religions or otherwise, everybody will be speaking one mind within that duration of 90 minutes.
Well, my answer comes from inside the question you just asked. Diversity, that's what unites us. Our differences as a nation is what unites us. The fact that I am from Nasarawa State, I'm from Abuja, or I'm from Lagos, and you are from Calabar, let's see. That's what unites us. I want to know where is Calabar. Maybe I've never been there. I want to know how things are being done there, how we survive, what the terrain looks like, what the atmosphere is like, what the economic activity going there. You know, that emphasis is what Nigeria is hinged on.
You can only see Nigerians being united anytime we are playing football. So that one brings everybody together.
People like all Nigerians have the ability to empathize, to see through the eyes of others, to understand what others are going from the food we eat, which unites our signature soup is a food. You can see, if you go to a restaurant now, you can see outside as a co-member, as an OIS co-member, it also reminds us as in Nigeria, because, for example, if I go to the coast now and I see my fellow co-member, we tend to interact and talk, because just for the sake of us being NYC co-members. I feel like it would be Independence Day where we all were set free from captivity.
The National Youth Service is what unites us the most and at best in this country. I know the system might have its own lapses, but there is no program that brings everyone from all nooks and crannies of this country together for a while. And we tend to share at the moment like the university. There is none. I've never seen it.
Thank you for standing with us. When the night has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, by me, stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Mrs. Patience, this one is for you. Abubakar as well. Everybody in the studio.
And Angela.
In Nigeria. We love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. Hey, I'm feeling you. Can't get you out of my mind. Hey, like violins, playing strings like a symphony. And I know, gotta take control till he's mine. Oh, and I know, I gotta go with the flow. That's how love is designed. Oh, let's take a walk, everybody. Let's take a long walk, a long hike after dark. So make we wait till it's late, then relate after 8, little space, no hesitation, conversation, got me patience with cessation. No hesitation, conversation, got me patient. Your love got me thinking I can fly. Your love got me flying up so high. Your love got me deep up peak round 9. You got me flying up so high, your love. Your love, your love, your love again. Hey. Your love got me thinking I can fly. Your love got me flying up so high. Your love got me deep up in cloud 9. You got me flying up so high. Your love, your love, your love. Oh, we love you.
Love you, girl. Love you. Bring me back. You give it up. Girl. I can see these Nigerians at the Grammys somewhere, somehow. You know, you are taking us right out there. God bless you.
See, somebody said, let me quickly say what somebody said. He said, hello, good morning, Thelma and Patience. I love you. I love you people's show. Please, how can I get Nunu and Pearl's contact? Because I have a concert in Ibadan. And I want them to be there.
Come to you.
Great things happen on this show.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm coming back on the board, the next flight, New York.
New York.
Yeah. Well done, guys. Okay, it's like Jimmy wants to say a few words. Are we seeing Jimmy in there? Oh! Nice. You know, if I ask you something, Jimmy, I'd say, what do you think about Nigerian entertainers?
Yes.
We're changing the narrative, and not just here at home. But you, what do you think? What's your favorite, not your favorite entertainer, favorite move? There are different moves now. How do you vibe to our songs? Vibe to our song.
Actually, there's nothing on this earth that cannot move when it hears the Nigerian songs. It can make you dance the whole day. So I really love the Nigerian beats. And to be honest, my favorite is P Square, honestly. So, yeah.
Together united. So this one, Peter and Paul, we don't like you. We want P Square.
One P Square back.
Ties that bind.
The ties that bind.
Indeed,
the ties that bind. Okay. Says, should I take a message?
Okay, yeah.
It's a weekend deal. I lack words to explain how I feel right now. You people are just amazing. Amazing. It's amazing 3 times. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Tell us your name now. So we can just holler your name and appreciate you personally. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. It says, encouraging program. JC. It said, this program is encouraging. Jesse from Kaduna. They say, weekend deal. You are doing great. Keep it up. Nigeria is great and can be greater. Alade Samuel. Thank you so much, Alade Samuel. Where are you reaching us from? God bless you all for joining this conversation and encouraging us. We are here because you're there. God bless you.
Indeed. You know, our last break, Beckon, before we go on the break, when you talk about green energy, not everyone who's watching truly understands. And the way you just purchased 200 books, they are wondering, green energy, does it mean green mountain? Does it mean green mansion? And so explain green energy and how is it reflecting in Nigeria? How is it impacting us and our climate?
So, green energy, let me use the terms that we see mostly. That's renewable energy that's transition from fossil fuels to renewables due to climate change and the negative impact of climate change. So Nigeria has a bold target to reach net zero by 2060. And Nigeria has the largest funded electrification project of renewable energy across the globe.
Wow. Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
So that's good news?
It's a good news. And I can mention one of my biggest partners that we work together. That's a rural electrification agency. They're doing so much so that they funded energizing education programs where they electrify universities across the country.
Wow.
Under phases, phase 1, they electrify 6 universities. Phase 2, 7 universities. Phase 3 is ongoing with 8 universities more. And then they have 8 universities more on phase 4. So young people out there, I can quickly mention some of the universities. You can see if you go to Benin University, Kano, you go to Funab, you go to Umudiki, you go to Calabar and Teaching Hospital, University of Maiduguri and Teaching Hospital, Sokoto and Teaching Hospital, Abakataba University, Bauchi, and now Abuja and another, and even University of Abuja. Yeah. And then you go to rural communities, rural electrification agency is on front line of deploying mini grids to communities that are underserved and unserved that are not connected to grid. You know, we have the largest number of people without access to electricity.
Okay, we want them to keep watching Weekend Deal and be impacted by this generation of vibrant, innovative, and ingenious people. And of course, by the message that we are sending, that ties bind us, indivisible ties. Our third break beckons. We'll take it. Don't go away.
Nigeria at 65, a continental giant takes another step forward, navigating the contradiction fueled by a colorful and resourcefully diverse populace, yet questions linger on the destination of state, propelled by the vagaries of nationhood. What is your contribution to this journey? Join the NTA and an eclectic mix of everything Nigerian, from the academic deans to the street kings, who will lend their voices on the platform that has always been a part of the journey. The NTA on October 1st, 2025.
The Nigeria Coat of Arms is the official seal that represents the authority of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, hung on the wall behind the seat of the principal officer of the government, supported by the portrait of the serving president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It has 7 features. The black shield stands for Good Earth of Nigeria. The silver wavy band stands for the confluence of rivers Niger and Benue. The 2 white horses stands for dignity. The yellow flora is a common wildflower throughout Nigeria. The red eagle stands for strength. The wreath is in our national colors of green, white, green. The motto, unity and faith, peace and progress, is written on a beautiful yellow ribbon, and it's a maxim for all Nigerians. Be a real Nigerian.
Welcome back. It's your favorite weekend show, Weekend Deal, and it is time for the papers with USB.
US deal.
You're making that in dollars. It's deal.
You guys are talking, and my eyes are focused on the
On the tape.
I'm telling you.
But it's only me that like.
And since you guys have been talking, and you're not, your hands are
I'm
not
eating
busy. Your mouth
doesn't eat food.
Okay.
She eats air.
All right, welcome. Yes, it is the newspaper review segment of Weekend Deal. I'm sure a lot of people are waiting for this segment of the deal. So we start with the blueprint, and just with the story above the masthead. 2027, APC leaders hail as Bichi rallies Kano stakeholders for Tinubu to say president not interested in North Kano, just politics. Why loan apps owners succeed in harassing Nigerians? Investigation. Nigerians ignorant of digital rights. Expert. They take advantage of poor regulatory framework. I almost committed suicide. Victim. Reports harassment, privacy violation to Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, that is FCCPC. Details of all this can be found on pages 8 and 9. Why we find Facebook, WhatsApp operators, Meta, says federal government. Of course, we know that they were fined $220 million for data breaches. Moments of growth, prosperity around the corner, says Tinubu, as he assures Nigerians during the Olubadan coronation yesterday. Now, there's a bit of cartoon here. Aku. Aku means parrot in Hausa. Over 70,000 phones stolen in London in 2024. Is Kemi Badenoch listening? Kemi Badenoch is actually the opposition leader in the UK. So now, we often talk down. She's been known for talking down Nigeria a lot of times. And then now you have this criminality being reported. This report actually came out around February. And then I'm just wondering, you often hear the phrase, London use phones. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes.
London used.
London used.
And so shall it be.
Yes. And criminality is not there's crime everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's not particular to Nigeria.
Indeed.
Yes. So it just shows you that we keep working hard and bringing up our good spirits.
Yeah. All right, from Blueprint to Leadership Weekend, we start with the story just above the masthead. From glory to gloom. From glory to gloom, the dwindling fortune in sports. Details of that are on page 31. This is as we gear up for the celebration of Nigeria at 65. Who is to blame for Giant of Africa long slumber? Details of that are on page 22. Now, Dangote Refinery cites sabotage in workforce restructure. Details of that are on page 20. Now, how VIP convoys endanger ordinary Nigerians' lives. Of course, do you find that, disturbing sometimes, where you have, the speed at which they move and all of that? Sometimes it's actually not good for the road.
Yeah, true. And other Nigerians just joined them. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nigerians just joined them. Once they beat the red light, other Nigerians just join them.
And that is on Nigeria.
It becomes chaotic.
It's not who we are. It's not
very
who we are.
un-Nigerian, yeah.
And it's wrong.
Or who we should be.
Who should be. Agreed.
Now, education law, Northwest leads Southeast trails as 137,000 students receive 99.5 billion naira in 16 months. Of course, you have details of all the regions stated just as the follow-up to that. Southeast leaders beg students from region to make use of opportunity. Details of this can be found on page 4. Now, Olubadan coronation economic pains over. Tinubu assures Nigerians. Details of that can be found on page 10. Now, police confirm 8 deaths in Zamfara gold mine pit collapse. Bandits kill 5 worshippers, abduct others. Details of this can be found on pages 7 and 17. Quite sad from Zamfara State there. Jonathan Mack, others meeting private. ADC. Details of that can be found on page 6. Now, a lot is going on around the political arena. Some people are, urging the former president to, vie for this position come 2027. And then, of course, you expect a lobbying from different aspects. And that's why they say it is actually a private meeting. But some are saying it has something, to do with 2027. Well,
maybe there were flies on different walls.
now, we are just, waiting and see what, turns out when eventually they pick their nominees. Now, Benue will honor Audu Obe, says Governor earlier. Details of that on page 14. Sokoto High Court orders WAEC to release result of 47 candidates. Details of that on page 17. Now, that's much we can take from Leadership Weekend. Crossing over to Weekend Trust. Bandits gunned down worshippers at Zamfara Mosque. Details of that on page 16. On page 15, Sahad built from my savings as messenger. I'm sure you want to read details of this story.
Exactly. You read so much about that man. Say he never borrowed a dime.
Now, Dangote Group sacks workers, of course, from the previous, paper. We know that they are claiming it's to do with sabotage. Yes. Now, how foods harm you? Details of this on page 4. Foods addictives. Okay, now, investigation. Journalist secures 2 jobs with Oluwole certificates. Details of that on page 8. And that's much we can take from the papers. Godwin Enakina is standing by for the Sports Summit.
Godwin, you're always the right vibe. Yes, we're praying for Nigeria, doing our part. Think not what your country can do for you, but what we all can do for this great country. Last week I was telling Suleiman, or 2 weeks ago, about the Ballon d'Or, that Osimhen is coming. So now Ousmane Dembele from France has come. And I know Osimhen is lacing his shoes. He's next in line. He shouldn't play with it. And then Toby Amuson, we've not celebrated that young lady enough. True. She reminds me so much of Chioma Ajunwa. So today is not Victor Osimhen's day, it's Toby Amuson's day. She keeps topping her laurels, and I think we should celebrate her. Yes, we wish you very well and keep making us proud. We want to go to Lagos, Patience, and our lovely guest, Ansile, to say bye-bye to Mr. Jimmy Corey.
Very much. Thank you very much. And once again, I really appreciate this wonderful opportunity. And I say thank you for all your guests. I really appreciate that. It was a great honor for me.
Thank you so much. Let me quickly take a message. This message stood out to me. Say, good morning, Weekend Tale. Nigeria is our dear nation with opportunities nationwide. I felt tears run down my eyes because you touched the sensitive part of me. For I am Igbo and Fulani Nigerian with mixed feelings of acceptance and rejection from both parts of my background. If we break up, where do I go to? My beautiful family and our 4 boys. My wife is from Calabar. Tell me, the Igbo feel I am not part of them because of I cannot fit into their kindred. Same with the Fulanis. Because of all these insecurities, where do I run to? He didn't tell us his name and where he's reaching us from, but I think that the diversity is your strength, and that the fact that you are true Nigerian. If you ask me, your household, you are a true Nigerian, and you're going to enjoy the benefit of being a true Nigerian if you hold on and look at the positives. We love you. Thank you.
Indeed. Your final words, Angela, first.
I just want to say Nigeria is a great country. Mindset is really important. Let's build this positive vibe mindset, and then God loves this country. Honestly, I see leaves growing on rooftops. It's blessed. I actually have a song coming up for October 1st, God bless Nigeria, because I believe so strongly in this country.
When next we invite you, you're going to sing for us. Bubakar, your final words. Angela, take this. Bubakar.
For me, I can say life gives you what you ask for.
Yes.
And to all of us out there, we really should think around, see what we can do, regardless of how small it is. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
Yes, true.
So we are all on course.
Wow. Sulezu, USD. Please take us to Nunu and Pearl.
In fact, I was just going to say that while this conversation is ongoing, I will just wrap up the show with our beautiful singers.
No,